Hello and welcome to the video lecture on TCON register in 8051 microcontroller. The TCON register stands for timer control registers. In my previous video, I have already explained that the timers are started by using the instructions to set the timer start bits, that is TR0 and TR1, which are also called as a timer run control bits, and these bits are present in this TCON register. Now let us see in detail what are the different 8 bits in the TCON register. So TCON register or timer control register is a 8-bit register whose physical address is 88. It is a SFR, that is a special function register for activating and configuring the timer oblique counter operation. Now here are the different bits of TCON register. Let us understand all these bits one by one. The D7th bit is TF1 bit. The TF1 bit and the TF0 bits, they are timer overflow bits. So TF1 bit is a timer 1 overflow flag bit and TF0 is for timer 0 overflow flag. Now these bits, they are set when the timer overflows from all ones to all zeros. Now let us understand this term in more detail. Now consider that if you are dealing with mode 1, that is a 16-bit timer. So in 16-bit timer, the maximum value that the timer can reach is FFFFH. So whatever is your set value, from that set value, the timer will start incrementing on every clock cycle and it will reach to its maximum value of FFFFH. Here we are discussing 16-bit mode of a timer. So when it reaches FFFF, then after one more clock pulse, it will go back to 0000. So this changeover from FFFF to 0000 is also called as a rollover condition. And at this point, this overflow flag will definitely set. So this TF1 stands for timer 1 and TF0 stands for timer 0. So these are set when these timer overflow and these are cleared when the processor executes the interrupt service routine at the specified addresses. So for timer 1 the address is 001B, for timer 0 the address is 000B. So basically whenever any ISR is written, interrupt service routine is written, and whenever the timer overflows, then this bit will generate an interrupt. So whenever the ISR will get executed, at that time this flag bits will be normally cleared by the processor. The next two bits are TR1 bit and TR0. These are called timer run bits. So TR1 again stands for timer 1 and TR0 again stands for timer 0 bit. So now let us see the internal diagram. So here is a TR bit which is present in the TCON register. So if you can see, this is one of the input to the AND gate. So whenever it is set equal to 1, and when the another input is coming from this another OR gate, and if it is also equal to 1, then only its output is equal to 1. The working of this gate bit I have already explained in my previous video. I will provide the link in the description box. So for example, suppose you have a gate bit is equal to 0 and then after inverter you will get here 1. So this one will also give 1 over here, and when you make TR bit is equal to 1, then 1 into 1 will be 1 and it will start the timer. And whenever you want to stop the timer, then in that case you have to put this TR0 or TR1 bit is equal to 0. So when you make this is equal to 0, as one of the input to the AND gate is 0, the output will be 0 and it is going to stop the timer. So these are the two bits, that is TR1 and TR0, which are called as a timer run bits. Now next we'll see what is this IE1 bit and IE0 bit. So IE1 is external interrupt 1 H flag and IE0 is external interrupt 0 H flag. Now these bits these are one type of a flag, and therefore when they are set, whenever a high to low pulse is received on the INT pin, that is pin number 3.3 or pin number 3.2, and this is again cleared when the processor executes the interrupt service routine at a specified location. So IE1 and IE0 are external interrupt edge flag bits which are set from high to low transition on INT pin. So this is INT0 pin, pin number 3.2 or 3.3. So at this point, whenever there is a high to low pulse applied, then in that case this IE bit from TCON register will get set. And the last two bits are IT1 and IT0 bits. So they are external interrupt 1 type control and external interrupt 0 type control bits. So that means if we set this IT1 bit is equal to 1, then the interrupt will occur on the falling edge, that means high to low. And if we set it equal to 0, then the interrupt will occur on the low level. So when we set it equal to 0, that means it is a low level triggered interrupt, and when we make it equal to 1, then it will be an falling edge triggered interrupt. Same is the case with IT0. So if it is equal to 1, then the interrupt 0 occurs on the falling edge, that is something like this, and if it is 0, then it will occur on the low level. So that is what is the difference between the IT1 and IT0. So one is for timer 1 and other is for timer 0. So this is all about the TCON register. So if you like my video, then please share the video with your friends, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.